What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. We actually have some very important things to go over in today's video, specifically because yesterday we saw a landslide of a correction within most of the major cryptocurrencies. Not only that, but a lot of these cryptocurrencies have formed new, or maybe they're not new, but we just recently discovered some interesting trend lines that will hopefully help us figure out the general direction of the next breakout and potentially when that next breakout is going to be. So lots of important things to go over in today's video. Really quickly, you guys can see the XRP chart. We do have an uptrend in some sort forming on the XRP daily charts. Ethereum, we've now revamped our original descending fractal here, and you can see it's much bigger than we had originally thought. Same thing applies itself with Bitcoin, although we had different ones on Ethereum and Bitcoin, which we discovered yesterday. So we tweaked the Ethereum chart, and now it looks a lot more like Bitcoin's chart. So this is Ethereum. We tweaked it more to look like Bitcoin, and now it's giving us a solid support and a solid resistance, which I'm excited to go over with you. More so than that, we're also looking at the S&P 500, which had a nice little breakout to the upside here, but just recently is now caught kind of at this price ceiling, which I honestly think is not really headed much higher, and I think we're due for a pullback, so we'll see if that actually comes together. But with that all being said, that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at in today's episode. Maybe more focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum's kind of descending fractals, but hopefully how it interferes or plays around with XRP's charts here. So with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, super quick before we dive into the technical analysis here, for those that haven't already entered the giveaway, or for those that are new and haven't heard about the giveaway here, we are doing, or I am doing, a giveaway for 1,000 XRP in partnership with BYDFI, probably the number one cryptocurrency exchange that I like to use. The previous giveaway I was not a huge fan of. It was a bonus giveaway. It expired in a week. So this is going to be 10 lucky winners will be drawn on the 26th, and they'll be receiving 100 XRP each, which is about $50 to each person, which is really cool. So there's a lot of opportunity and chance that you can win one of the 10 spots here to win that. And when you get your 100 XRP or $50, you can do whatever you want with it. Buy it, sell it, trade it, transfer it, withdraw it, whatever you want to do. It's yours. It's yours to keep, which is really cool. So definitely make sure to check this out. Link is down in the description below. Simply click on today's video, go into the description, and you will see right here, enter BYDFI 1000 giveaway here. You click the form and you fill it out, and that's literally it. Follow the instructions and you'll be good to go. So moving on into today's video here, you can see yesterday's video was pretty much the discovery and discussion of what I believe is, how did I not see this? This is insane. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner in regards to the bigger descending fractal forming here on most of the major cryptocurrencies. I don't really know how I kind of passed it up here, and we just recently discovered it here, but you can see top 10 cryptocurrencies, quick refresh reveals, market is at practically 1 trillion global crypto market cap, which means like 0.12 trillion was wiped off of here. We were trading at 1.14 trillion. Now we are a lot lower here. Granted, we did just see a pretty climactic drop, and we're starting to see some interesting information as to why the drop is actually happening here. If I jump over and we type in like Bitcoin falls, you can see news. There's a lot of recent talk about like the SEC cracking down on certain altcoins, like we can't trade certain altcoins here, which is quite interesting. Let's see if we can find it out. Yeah, right here, Bitcoin falls, smaller digital coins plunge in wake of SEC crackdown. This is kind of the new news that's coming across the market. I don't know if you guys heard about it or not, but it says the Bitcoin price fell solidly Saturday, while small digital coins such as Solana, Cardano, and Dogecoin sold off in the wake here of the SEC regulatory crackdown. The world's largest crypto exchange, The SEC also named a number of tokens as unregistered securities, including Cardano, Solana, Robinhood, and Friday said it would delist Cardano, Solana, and Polygon, or some of the other exchanges. Robinhood said that. So it's very interesting how this is all coming to market, and that could potentially be why the market is actually dipping here. But it's also, when you look at the technical indicators here, it also screams, correction is necessary within the major descending fractal that's continuing to pan out here. So it always seems like we have big news come out at the same time we're seeing interesting technical indicators that also scream correction to the downside here. Whether or not you want to look at it or take it, at a grain of salt. Correlation isn't always causation. We'll see how that pans out here. But regardless, SEC news came out to crack down on smaller digital currencies as unregistered securities, and we'll see if that actually continues to pan out, or if that will blow over as many of the other stories and drama that's hit the crypto market has, kind of rolled past in the past couple of weeks here. Now, more so looking at XRP and how XRP has been playing out. What's interesting is XRP is in an ascending fractal here. You can see clear as day that we are starting to move up here within this ascending fractal. And truly, I think it's going to continue forward here. We did have a massive sell-off yesterday here, but just as quickly as we fell, retesting 46 cents, we reversed all the way back up to 50 cents inside our continued ascending fractal. And honestly, with the way yesterday's market is looking here, with the vital reversal that we had at play here, it almost seems like we didn't really see much out of the blue here. Drawing this up, the uptrend, I'm not a huge fan of the way this looks here, but ideally, we're still kind of doing pretty good here. You can see there is some sort of support that's panning out here, but there's a chance we could continue to move upwards here, just like we saw in the previous markets here. Consolidation is necessary, and you can see within the bull flag formations here, it almost seems like this is kind of a continued pattern and a healthy movement to the upside here. I want to delete a lot of these charts just so it doesn't get as confusing here, but you can see a couple of weeks or a couple of months ago, this is back in like January here, you can see we had a beautiful bull flag formation here with the breakout here. We had the flag pole itself, the actual flag, and the breakout here, and we saw a second one form, which is what we're dealing with now. We had the flag pole, the flag itself, and then here is the breakout here. But what you notice is within the breakout that we had on the first one, it caused consolidation. Midway through, we became overbought and we saw consolidation that panned out here. Well, very similar to then is what we're seeing now, which is quite interesting. Why is that doing that? Here we go. So you can see once we broke out of the bull flag formation and shot up, we saw consolidation in the middle, and that's kind of what we're dealing with now. So within this bull flag formation, we're seeing another breakout, consolidation forming here, and then again, what's most likely going to be a continued break to the upside here. Truly, that's where I think we're going to be headed here, and you can see the consolidation pulled us down to 57 cents on the relative strength indicator. We're only trading at about 52 on the RSI today, so I believe strongly we are going to continue this move to the upside here, but obviously we have to let things play out before we buy back into these markets. We've been kind of sitting ducks for the past couple of days here, waiting on how exactly these markets are going to be moving to. I don't know what I just did. Here we go. And you can see we are kind of flatlined out. So we are going to figure out, or I'm going to try to figure out if there's any sort of technical indicator that we're missing here. And if you guys see something, feel free to let me know. There's definitely some sort of support nonetheless here. I can't really see a top, but we are still consolidating. And honestly, it really isn't that bad, to be honest with you, especially when you start to factor in all these other major cryptocurrencies. So looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin here, you can see what's even more interesting is the beautiful kind of descending fractals that we didn't notice the past couple of days, but just yesterday we figured out here, which is also a solid reason why I think we're going to be heading up even higher here. So you can see there's definitely it's definitely some sort of pennant flag formation here. If I Google pennant flag formation crypto, you can see what it is that I'm referring to here. And this is exactly what that pennant flag is: a flagpole, the pennant itself, and then the breakout to the upside here. Looking at Ethereum, you can see here is the flagpole clearly drawn, the actual flag itself, the pennant, and then we're looking for that breakout to the upside. It's literally clear as day what this would look like here. You can see I have it drawn, the flagpole, bullish to the upside here. If we break into it, that's bullish. If we break out of it, that's bearish here. And you can see Bitcoin broke into it, and Ethereum is breaking into it here, which are bullish outcomes. Ideally, textbook bullish movements here is usually what we're expecting here. So the drop that we saw over the weekend here, yeah, it was pretty large, but when you actually look at it here with the 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmations of top resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 confirmations of support here, it really doesn't look all that bad. And honestly, we can continue to scale out here. So who knows how long we're going to fill in this gap here, but ideally once we reach the bottom here, I do expect to see a break to the upside continue forth and pulling us up to easily over $2,000 within Ethereum. And that's probably going to end closer to the end of June, which isn't too bad if you ask me. Same thing applies itself with Bitcoin here, as I do believe strongly we are going to fill in the gap here, complete this, retest the bottom support right here, and then see a continued break to the upside. Pennant flags are bullish. As for the S&P, I'd like to let this pan out a little bit longer, but just for the record, we do all of our trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. This lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you could possibly think of is pretty much offered on BYDFI, which is super cool, including the giveaway, which you can see here. Not only that, but they even have the demo account, which gives you 100 grand Monopoly money to test your skills, which is also really cool. And they even have welcome rewards, sign-up bonuses to earn up to $2,888 completely free. So make sure to check this all out. And with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.